We've always said, history is written by the victors. But in 2025, history might be rewritten by artificial intelligence. Take Google DeepMind's newest project, called Aeneas. This tool was trained on nearly 200,000 Roman inscriptions, millions of characters etched into stone 2,000 years ago. Most of these inscriptions are damaged, incomplete, or worn down by centuries of wind and rain. For generations, historians could only guess at what words once filled those gaps. But Aeneas? It predicts missing words with startling accuracy. It doesn't just fill in the blanks, it estimates when and where the inscription was carved, based on style and language patterns. Historians tested it, and 90% said it gave them insights they wouldn't have caught on their own. Already, it has revealed connections between inscriptions found in Mainz, Germany, hints of Roman life that were invisible until AI pieced them together. For the first time, voices silenced by time are being given words again. That's powerful. But it also raises a chilling question. When AI suggests what a lost text might have said, are we recovering the past or reinventing it? And Aeneas is just one example. In another corner of research, scientists are using AI to reinterpret human DNA, literally changing what we believe about our origins. For decades, anthropologists debated whether Papuan people in New Guinea descended from a separate migration wave out of Africa. It seemed possible they looked distinct, their genetic signatures unique. But new AI models analyze the data differently. They suggest Papuans actually share the same deep roots as other Asian populations. Their uniqueness comes not from a separate migration, but from natural selection and an ancient inheritance of Denisovan DNA. In one sweep of analysis, AI challenges decades of human theory about where people came from and how migration shaped the world. Once again, the past isn't fixed, it's shifting, depending on the lens we look through. And today, that lens is AI. It doesn't stop there. Archaeologists have been feeding charred scrolls and broken clay tablets into neural networks, and the results are jaw-dropping. In Herculaneum, ancient scrolls carbonized by volcanic ash are being virtually unrolled and read by AI. The faintest traces of ink, invisible to the human eye, get amplified until entire sentences appear. In Mesopotamia, eroded cuneiform tablets are reconstructed by algorithms that can fill missing wedges with statistical precision. These texts were gone dead to history. But now, they speak again. That's miraculous, yes, but also dangerous. What if the AI misreads? What if the predictions are wrong, and we start quoting ancient wisdom that never existed? The line between discovery and invention becomes very thin, and here's where it gets even stranger. AI isn't just resurrecting the voices of civilizations. It's starting to meddle with our personal past too. New tools can reanimate photos and recordings of loved ones, letting you talk to a digital version of someone who's gone. Some people find this comforting, like speaking to a memory. Others warn it's rewriting our experience of grief, even contaminating our memories. When the AI version says things your loved one never would have, are you remembering them or replacing them? History isn't just in dusty books. It's in our minds, our families, our stories. And AI is reshaping those as well. And then there's the boldest vision of all. Elon Musk recently declared that his AI model, Grok 3.5, will be trained to rewrite the entire corpus of human knowledge. Not just analyze it, rewrite it, add missing information, delete what it deems errors, correct history itself. That's not a research project, that's hubris, because whoever controls the rewrite controls the narrative. Imagine Wikipedia on steroids, where AI decides which facts live and which disappear. If history is power, then giving AI the pen means power shifts away from historians, away from communities, away from us. So what does all of this mean? On the bright side, AI is opening doors we thought were locked forever. We're reading scrolls that burned 2,000 years ago. We're understanding migration patterns with clarity that wasn't possible before. We're reconstructing fragments of history in ways that feel almost magical. But there's a shadow side. AI doesn't just recover, it interprets. It doesn't just restore, it predicts. And in prediction, it reshapes. The danger is subtle but enormous. We could end up teaching children AI's best guesses as if they were truths. We could anchor national identities on reconstructed narratives that aren't fully real. We could let AI overwrite both our collective past and our private memories. And once those rewrites take hold, how do you undo them? Let's take a step back and ask, why does this matter so much? Because history isn't just about the past, it's about identity, legitimacy, belonging. Nations go to war over competing historical narratives. Religions are founded on interpretations of ancient texts. People live and die based on what they believe their ancestors said and did. So, when AI steps into that arena, it's not neutral. It's political. It's cultural. It's existential. Will it give us truer versions of the past? Or simply new myths dressed up in the authority of code and computation? Here's one way to look at it. AI is a mirror. It reflects back not just our present, but our longing for the past. We want clarity, continuity, meaning. We want to fill the gaps. But when the mirror starts painting over the cracks, are we seeing reality or a prettier story we wish were true? That's the tension we're living in right now. On one hand, we're entering a golden age of discovery voices, texts, and truths from the past rising out of silence. On the other hand, we're entering an age of invention, where the past becomes a canvas AI can redraw however it sees fit. And maybe that's the real apocalypse, or salvation, not in the future of AI, but in how it rewrites the stories we thought were behind us. So the next time you hear about AI writing poetry or helping someone code, remember, it's also chiseling words back into stone, decoding forgotten genomes, and resurrecting the dead, literally and metaphorically. History has always been fragile, always contested, but now it's negotiable, it's editable, and it's editable by machines. That's the story no one is telling. AI isn't just shaping tomorrow, it's quietly rewriting yesterday. And in doing so, it's redefining what it even means to know who we are.